Hello, I am Zeel Patel. Here I am presenting the environmental issues in Linfen, China. Here are the objectives. Introduction, air pollution, water pollution, health impact, governmental response and conclusion. Linfen city is located in the northern China and was once known as the city of flowers and fruits with good environmental condition. Since the implementation of reforms and open policy in China in 1978, Linfen became one of the important industrial cities. In 2006 and 2007, the Blacksmith Institute listed the Linfen among the world's 10 most seriously contaminated areas. The Chinese National Geography magazine rated Linfen as a third seriously contaminated city all over the world in 2007. Some US agencies even regarded Linfen as a place unfit for human habitation. The graph suggests throughout the years, China's coal demand has drastically increased over the past years to support its economic growth, making Linfen as important area for the supplying of seed coal. This made pollution and illegal coal mining because extraordinary high with no thought to the environment. Now air pollution. The city's residents are exposed to high level of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides and other harmful compounds. The main sources of air pollution in Linfen city are coal-fired power plants which generate electricity for the region's heavy industries. In 2013, Linfen was named as one of the 10 most polluted cities in the China by Ministry of Environmental Protection. The map suggests that according to data from China's Ministry of Environmental Protection, Linfen had the highest level of PM 2.5 pollution in the country in 2013 with an annual average concentration of 100.8 micrograms per cubic meter. This is more than 4 times the World Health Organization's recommended limit of 25 micrograms per cubic meter. Now, water pollution. Linfen's water sources are heavily contaminated by industrial waste, agricultural runoff and untreated sewage. Chemical plants and other heavy industries also contribute to the problem, releasing toxic compounds into the water supply. A study found that the rate of unsafe well water in province to be at an alarming 52%. The water was so bad that people wouldn't drink it from a fear of lead poisoning. Arsenicosis, a condition brought on by consuming of water with high arsenic concentration, is epidemic in the region. Now, health impacts of pollution. The elderly, children and pregnant women are the most vulnerable members of the population and are at the greatest risk of harm from environmental pollution. Long-term exposure to ambient PM pollutions and household air pollution from solid fuel is associated with various chronic diseases including stroke, ischemic heart disease, COPD and lung cancer according to cohort studies in China. Air pollution in Linfen contributed to more than 36,000 hospital admissions for respiratory and cardiovascular issues, as well as an estimated 2,200 premature deaths in 2015. Short-term exposure to air pollutants was significantly correlated with the number of hospitalizations for appendicitis in heavily polluted Linfen city according to findings. Males and people aged 21 to 39 years were found to be more susceptible to air pollution in Linfen. In Linfen, China, air pollution also contributes to a greater proportion of fatalities compared to other illnesses. As the graph suggests, males are more likely than females to die from pollution-related causes owing to occupational exposure. As the chart suggests, lung cancer due to pollution is higher in urban area compared to rural area and mortality due to lung cancer also higher in male compared to female. Government response. Linfen has shut down 160 out of 196 of its iron foundries and 57 out of 153 of its coal producing plants. Smaller and high-polluting factories will be replacing with larger and cleaner facilities. Building water filtration plants could significantly help restoring the environment and provide the city clean drinking water. Lowering emission by possibly enforcing that only certain cars can drive on certain days. and finally educate the youth about this problem. Now, final thoughts on Linfen, China. Environmental tragedy in Linfen highlights the negative consequences of unchecked industrialization and economic growth. Rapid development has come at a heavy cost to the health and well-being of the city's residents. Severe health problems have plagued the inhabitants of Linfen as a result of environmental degradation. Uncertainty looms over the future of the city's residents. The Chinese government has taken some steps to address the problem, but more action is needed to protect the environment and the health of the inhabitants. Linfen serves as a warning to other regions that prioritize economic growth over environmental protection. Linfen's pollution problem is not unique to China, but it is a prime example of what can happen when environmental protection is neglected in favor of economic growth. Thank you so much.